What's going on, Vincent Cool? It's Something Dash, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Let me just make sure. Okay, my emulator's not in slow mode. So let's continue. Mutter. So we're gonna have the final day of the trial. Close the decision for the trial, Mr. Powers! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Yeah, well, Vasquez is ties to the Mafia, so I think she probably did it. Very well, Mr. Rancher, the opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with the new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Yeah, probably because he's gonna lose. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand, so we're gonna have the perpetrator here first. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. And of course, there she is. God. Will witness state her name and occupation? Of course, this is a running gag, isn't it? Oh, never mind. D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? Question mark? I just like needless banter. Well, you're in a court of law, so if you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. God, is every okay, maybe not necessarily give him trouble giving them their name, but I think every witness is going to piss off Edgeworth before they even get started in the future. Is that going to be the more running joke? Oh, Miss Vasquez, please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Okay, Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. I will do my best. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with pants down. Oh my, so to speak. This testimony, the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. So that makes sense. So the meeting began at noon. As she says, the meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I guess this is after 4? I'll have to press her on that. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Like by carrying her or something? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1, so I guess it is after 4 o'clock. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Okay, judge is gonna sort of cross-examine her for me a little bit. You are fatigued, so you had Sal take you. He's gonna, what about the van? I thought the van looked like it hadn't been used in years. Oh wait, why am I doing judge's voice for Vasquez? There's a van at Studio 2. As we know, I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Although, would the van have more trouble getting around that than just walking? You know, you could step over it? Van added to the court record, submitted as evidence during the trial. Okay. I see! Very well! Mr. Wright, your cross-examination! This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! The Rogers! Okay, the day of the murder. So, I entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Okay, so... That's okay. I don't know. I don't see any problem. ... Are you always this terse? What does that word mean? I forget. Oh, yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. Hold it. Did no one leave during the meeting? She's going to say there was a break, but no one. Except the break. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Edgeworth is gonna object. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Okay. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, he's gonna get pissed now, isn't he? And please, stop begging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Of course, he's gonna do the little animation. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Let's press that. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Of course you would. ... Maybe you could try remembering? No, she just can't be bothered, can she? The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5, so why didn't they wait an hour, maybe? Is that what you said? I would think it was between those two times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth, as he is prone to do. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Okay. In the van. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? As she just said, it's the van, but it means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. Okay. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Hold it. And what were you doing during that time? She was eating T-bone steaks. Is there actually a witness to that, though? Don't hit your desk. Oh, goddamn. It irritates me. Edgeworth just does it right again. Yeah, Mr. Right. Oops. I don't know why I find that so funny. Okay. Don't. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Yes. Thank you for speaking my mind, Phoenix. Sal... No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. Actually, I believe 2 is the official sort of thing, at least for convictions. I don't know that it is for defense. We're sort of prosecuting her at this point. This game seems to have a tendency to do that. Like, if she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. So, was there a T-bone steak there? I can't remember. If I had some evidence to prove she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? Not yet. I'll have to take a look at the court record in a moment. I kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Okay, so that's gonna probably take us back to the beginning. Okay, so we need to look at evidence. Any sort of proof that she didn't eat the T-bone steak, thanks to your hit, Nick. Powers photo, that's not gonna be it. Not the guy map. Not the samurai spear. Not the monkey head. Not Path to Glory. Not the camera. Not the 5-year-old photo. Not the see. There's a steak plate, but that's from the employee area, not Studio 2. What about the van? We only used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting. So, what do we have? I don't know. I'm confused. See, I'm gonna take a steak and let's put it there. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back through all her statements again. We began at 12 sharp and at 4. I don't know what to do. There's to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Was she maybe fatigued? See. You know what, screw it. If she was fatigued, she supposedly... I don't know. It's related to... We're trying to come up with something steak and fatigue related, so let's just fucking present the steak plate. It's probably not it, but... Yeah, Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? Yeah, that's not it. That's gonna be generic. I'm not sure I follow! It clearly, contradicts the, my thought. No. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Okay, we lost the thing. I don't think that 1 million points to the judge. So is that the same, is that generic, or is it different for each case? I don't know. Okay, I'm back. I ended up, actually, I couldn't figure it out. I had to look up a walkthrough. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to present the steak plate on this statement. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Again, it makes sense, but only really, but it's sort of a bit, it's not exactly obvious, so let's present the steak plate. Yeah, there the music stopped. Oh, ha! As I thought. You claim that you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind, since it's a T-bone steak. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare, so what happened to the... if they ate T-bones, like, oh, she's pissed. What happened to the bones then? Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? She had cleared her plate. I think I know how. You ate the bone, too. You ate a boneless steak, or you didn't eat the steak. Well... the correct option is, I actually probably would have said you ate a boneless steak, but I would say but the correct option actually, as I was mentioned in the same walkthrough I looked up to get the steak plate on which statement, the correct option is you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Oh, is there an oh yeah, there is an incinerator there. Alright, I see! Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Killing Mr. Hammer. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting the Steel Samurai or picking on Salmonella. Let's go with meeting the Steel Samurai, screw save states. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai, which is Hammer in this case. Excuse me, I'll take a drink. Oh no! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. She killed. So we're actually officially killing her now. You killed him with your own hands! Exclamation points. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Yeah, a bit, but I guess it makes sense, kinda. Edward is going to object. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? That's like the third time he's asked that, I think. Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Okay, yes, I do. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. ... Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. It still seems a little bit slow, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not in slow mode, so... And I can't see it now. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Wait, yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? The answer, again, I read a bit farther than I really should have on the thing, so the answer is actually, I think you could. It's not impossible. Edward is going to think, well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention there is proof I did not have the spear. What exactly is that? The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Maybe you wrenched it from him, during the battle? Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? It says that he's not very confident at all. I don't know why I said it in Maya's voice, but yes, I am suggesting that she wrested it. If you still think she did it, show us proof, okay? Hey, Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets you? Something odd about the samurai spear? ... Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright! Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim, which is what? Very well, I will hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Okay. We got penalized for... Okay, that kind of sucks, but whatever. What's this? You're taking back your claim. Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. What? How so not? Meaning... Samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Okay. What? Murmur, we're gonna have a hammer. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Maybe it was planted there. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Okay, so if I click on the samurai spear, it's the murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. The shaft was broken, so maybe what that's saying is she tried to kill him with it. I'm just gonna look through the other ones. She tried to kill him with it, and it broke, so she killed him with something else instead, and then planted it. Mr. Monaghan. Okay, I've gone a little bit long. I'm not exactly sure how long because of the break, but, you know, to look up the walkthrough. But, I am gonna end it here. I'll present the samurai spear in the next video, so I'm gonna dash them out.